Hi, so my son James has just recently passed his driving test after having lessons with Paul Riley. We'd highly recommend Paul to anybody who is considering having driving lessons. He's very calm, he's very patient, and he takes time to explain things to you in a way that you can understand and adapts his teaching style to you as an individual. So James started his lessons back in March of 2020, just before the first of the national lockdowns. So he'd had 2, maybe 3 lessons before we went into that lockdown. And throughout that very uncertain time, Paul did try his utmost to keep us up to date with the situation as things were developing. He always communicated with us, not just with James, but also with myself as a parent, not just from the point of view of lessons, but also the impact that the lockdowns were having on theory and practical driving tests. So James has now passed his test, which he's absolutely delighted about, and I say we'd highly recommend Paul to anybody who is considering having driving lessons. Any parents have got 17-year-olds that want to start driving lessons, get in contact with Paul Riley. I'm sure he'll be able to help you. And just once again, a huge thanks to Paul for getting James, not just through his driving test, but actually teaching him to drive safely. Thank you, Paul. Bye.